The Heart of the Shenandoah is a non-profit organization that is working to raise funds for a local charity here in Harrisonburg, Virginia, which is HEARTS, which is the Harrisonburg and Rockingham Thermal Shelter. And we are putting together, or we've put together, a photo book to capture the beauty of the Shenandoah Valley.
3 of us MBA students, Dale and Laura and I, are looking for a way to raise some money for HEARTS. And so we came up with the idea of Heart of the Shenandoah.
It's a collection of photographs by local photographers that captures the beauty and the life of the Shenandoah Valley, including our history, our heritage, our culture.
We knew that there's a culture of people in Harrisonburg and Rockingham County that really care about charity, that have good hearts. And so we knew that those were people that we thought would be our customer.
Some of the people here in this area already have a connection with the Harrisonburg and Rockingham Thermal Shelter because it's a local charity. And so because people have had personal experiences with it, I think that they're more willing to participate with us, join with us in our cause, and to donate and to buy this book.
What's funny is that it started with a recipe book that did not work out because we just didn't have the time to compile all the recipes, try out the recipes, get it into a working order, and then we decided on a photography book.
Our main customer has been that customer that is a part of the Shenandoah Valley, that is looking for ways to contribute back to the community, and so that charity-minded individual. One problem is we had some technical issues getting the pictures into the book.
We solicited photographs from local photographers, and we basically asked the photographers to donate these photographs. So we had to make sure they were formatted the right way. We had to kind of respect that artistic, that creative side of the photographers themselves, recognize that it wasn't like they just gave us a bunch of files that we could do whatever we wanted with. We really wanted to represent the artists well. We wanted to represent their work well, and we wanted them to feel like they actually could make a contribution in the way that they wanted.
We talked about going to local businesses, trying to just get photos and to make like a feature page, and that just didn't work out. We just didn't have the time to go to local businesses. We were able to, go to Blackfriars after going through several contacts, but we just didn't have the time to talk to all these businesses. We only had 7 weeks to put this together.
We built a website that was pretty much unusable from the outset. People came to it and they were like, what is this? What is this all about? I don't know what to do. I don't know where to click.
I found that Twitter was not the easiest of forms to get to our customers. A lot of them aren't on Twitter and they don't know how to use it, so I felt like that form of social media just did not work out the way that we wanted it to. As far as Facebook, I feel like, we got the likes, we were able to reach the customer base, but continuing to stay in touch with them was quite hard.
I remember one time I was at a barbecue and someone came up to me and said, "Hey, I saw your project on Facebook and I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't understand what's going on." And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good indicator that we should probably change something. So at about that time, we got feedback from some of our classmates and some other people and recognized that, yeah, we really need to change this. We completely overhauled this website. We cleared up all of the noise on it, and we basically made it simple to say, like, here's our book. You can buy it by clicking here. If you want to contribute a photo, you can click here, and that was it.
There's a picture that Jeff James took of a hunter coming out of a field, and there's a fence and there's some cattle in the background. I think it doesn't look posed. It looks like there just happened to be a photographer out there catching this guy walking out of the woods with his rifle. And it just seems very natural, very authentic.
My favorite photograph is by Heather Higgins. It's a photo of a local EMS helicopter on a scene, taking care of somebody that's sick. To me, just being an EMS and fire, that's a huge part of this area.
There is one photograph by Jeff James that shows a Civil War cannon in front of the municipal building with the sign that says voter registration here. And I love that photograph because it really kind of reflects our civil responsibilities, as local citizens, but it also kind of demonstrates the Virginia kind of independent spirit.
We are the Heart of the Shenandoah, and we invite you to join our cause.